Okay, QuickSort. QuickSort is another divide and conquer algorithm. QuickSort find a pivotal, then divide the group into array into three groups, or the elements smaller than the pivotal, and or the elements bigger than the pivotal. And this is an example. Let's first pick the first element as a pivotal. Just for convenience, we can pick any one, but the first one is a convenience. Okay, then we scan from left to right. Find the first element uh, larger than the pivotal. So 4 is that element, so we mark it with the left pointer. Then we scan from right to left, find the first element smaller than the pivotal. Then we mark it with the right pointer. Once we find those two elements, we swap their positions. So put 0 here, put 4 here. Now we continue the scan. We scan from the left to right, find the first element bigger than pivotal, which is 6. And we scan from right to left, find the first element smaller than the pivotal, which is 1 in this case, and we mark them. Now the left pointer, right pointer, just exchange position, and our iteration stops here. We don't swamp those two elements anymore. Instead, we swamp the pivotal with the right pointer. So we change 3 with 1. Now we have just divided the array into 3 groups. This group is smaller than pivotal, this group, or bigger than pivotal. And then we can recursively handle the left side and the right side with divide and conquer. First, let's handle the left side. We pick the first element as a pivotal. Then we start to scan from left to right. Find the first element bigger than the pivotal, which is 2. Then we scan from right to left. Find the first element smaller than the pivotal. And we swap those two elements. Now 0, 0 and 2 just changed position. Next, we continue scan from the left to right. Find first element bigger than the pivotal, which is 2. We scan from right to left. Find the first element smaller than the pivotal, which is 0. And since there's 2 pointer across, we stop here. Instead, we change right pointer pointed element with a pivotal. So let's change 0 with 1. And this subarray is just sorted into 3 groups: element smaller than pivotal, pivotal, and element bigger than pivotal. We are done with the left side. Now let's handle the right side. Okay, right side, we pick the first element as a pivotal, and we scan from left to right. Find the first element bigger than the pivotal, which is 8. And we scan from right to left. Find the first element smaller than the pivotal, which is 4. Then we swap them. So 4 and 8, just to change the position. And continue, scan from the left to right, find the first element bigger than the pivotal. And scan from left to right, find the first element smaller than the pivotal. Now the two elements are cross position. We stop swamp those two. Instead, we swamp the pivotal with elements pointed by the right pointer. So in this case, we swamp 4 with 6. And now the right array is sorted with 3 groups, smaller, pivotal, and the bigger than pivotal. Now the whole array is sorted. If we put them together, the array is sorted, and we are done. This is QuickSort. The QuickSort have on average, the comparison we need to do is 1.39 n log n. And in the worst scenario, we need to do n square over 2 comparisons. In order to prevent the worst case, we can do shuffle in order to prevent the worst case. Okay, so let's write a program. Private void. The first thing we need to do is let's write a swamp because we do a lot of swamp. So let's give it int I, int j. We want to swamp int I. Oh. Okay, now we have the swamp. Next, let's write a partition. Partition, return the position of the pivotal. So once we have that, we first we find the pivotal. Now we mark the left pointer. And we mark the right pointer. Then we scan into the scan loop. Scan from the left as long as the element is smaller than the pivotal. I keep scanning while the element plus plus minus minus. We keep scanning. Then we just swamp. We find the first one bigger than the pivotal, and the first one from the right smaller than pivotal. And we just swamp them. Okay, we are not done yet because we need to guard a few edge condition. What if I above high? We need to break. And here, if j become low, we need to break. If we don't want to swamp them if the 2 pointer exchange position. So if high above or equal J. They exchange position. We don't want to swamp anymore. Instead, we get out of here and we do swamps pivotal with a J. Pivotal is flow and J. Okay, we just down the return J. It's done with the partition. Let's done with the partition. Let's write a private void sort. Okay, and first thing we do is the exit condition. Exit condition is if low above or equal high, we just return. Don't do the iterate anymore. Otherwise, we do the int j equal partition a low low and high. We find the partition point and we recursively call the function itself. We sort the left side from 0 to sort from low to j minus 1, left half and the right half from j plus 1 from high. Okay, now we down the sort. Next, let's do the public int sort return, right? That's minus 1, low and high. Okay, we have that. Let's write them on mine. Okay, arrays sort, arrays stream sort array. Okay. Oh, again, we need static. Or need to be static. Okay, sort array for each. Okay, let's run the program. Okay, we just sorted the array into increasing order with QuickSort.